Argentina have cancelled their final World Cup warm-up match against Israel, striker Gonzalo Higuain said on Tuesday, as political pressure grew ahead of Saturday's scheduled fixture in Jerusalem. Follow ENet News on Facebook and Twitter. They've finally done the right thing, Higuain said in an interview with ESPN, confirming reports the game had been cancelled. Argentina's players. A red card was raised at Israel through the cancellation of the game. Photo, EPA. The Israeli embassy in Argentina confirmed the cancellation on Twitter, saying it was saddened by the news following the threats directed at the players. The embassy expressed its hope that the players would come to Israel soon. The threats and provocations directed at Lionel Messi, which logically aroused the solidarity of his colleagues and fear of playing the friendly, are no strangers to the daily life of Israel's civilian population, whose sporting stars, to put it simply, have been on numerous occasions the targets of violence and attacks, the embassy wrote. The friendship between Argentina and Israel, which will soon celebrate its 70th anniversary, is not about a football match. The democratic country and plural state, composed of Jews, Muslims and Christians, will always eagerly await the chance to receive one of the stars of Argentine sport. The match at Jerusalem's Teddy Kollek Stadium was to be Argentina's last before they kick off their World Cup campaign in Russia on June 16. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called Argentinian President Mauricio Macri on Tuesday night to ask him to persuade the team not to cancel their visit, but a diplomatic official said the chances of salvaging the fixture were very slim as Macri can't force the players to come to Israel. Macri has some influence, but it's their decision and they're afraid to come in the current climate, the official added. Israel is still pressuring them to reverse the decision. In a second conversation Tuesday night, Macri told Netanyahu he had no influence on the matter. Culture and Sports Minister Miri Regev received updated from the game's producer, Danny Ben-Naim, on the efforts to reverse the Argentinian decision. The minister was informed that since Argentina had announced their arrival for a friendly with Israel, different terror organizations had started sending messages to the players and their family members with explicit threats, as well as images and videos of children's bodies. The visit of twice world champions Argentina has attracted huge interest among Israeli fans, mainly because of Barcelona great Lionel Messi's planned participation. Palestinians celebrated the cancellation. In Gaza, people cheered, and in Ramallah in the West Bank, the Palestinian Football Association issued a statement thanking Messi and his colleagues for cancelling the game. Rajab. Values, morals and sport have secured a victory today. Photo, AFP. The Palestinian FA thanks Argentina's players led by star Messi for refusing to be used to serve a non-sporting goal. Palestinian FA chairman Jabril Rajab said, values, morals and sport have secured a victory today and on Sunday, he called for Palestinians to burn replica shirts and pictures of Messi. I congratulate the Palestinians on the great sport of victory and on the serious blow to the occupation. Abdul Salam Hanaya of the Palestinian Higher Council of Sport wrote on Facebook. We thank all the liberals among the sports people and all those who stood by our side in the demand to cancel the game between Argentina and the occupation in Jerusalem. Rafael Araya Nasri, president of the Latin Confederation of Palestinian Institutions, COPLAC, said Messi and midfielder Javier Alejandro Mascherano personally insisted on cancelling the friendly game. We will never forget that. They are champions in humanity, he tweeted. Argentine Foreign Minister Jorge Fori confirmed that the footballers had been threatened. As far as I know, the team's players were unwilling to participate in the game, he said. The coach didn't want any meeting either. He said one of the things that had influenced the players was the campaign which became viral in the media, threats on players and their families and the blood-stained shirts. Fori. Threats on players and their families. Photo, EPA. The stadium that was to host the matches in West Jerusalem. The Palestinians want the eastern part of the city as the capital of a future state that will include the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. However, the status of Jerusalem is highly sensitive. The match was originally slated to be played in Haifa, but Israeli authorities contributed funding for it to be moved to Jerusalem, irking Palestinians further following U.S. President Donald Trump's recognition of the city as Israel's capital. The U.S. Embassy was moved there last month. The Culture and Sports Ministry paid NIS $2.7 million to move the game to Jerusalem, but the relocation eventually increased the pressure on the Argentinian players and led to the cancellation.